Good morning, love, and good morning, light, illuminators and way showers. Thank you for being with me this morning. This is Wendy bringing to you once again the infinite languages of lights. I'm breathless. I just woke up. I just walked outside. It's early in the morning. I just walked outside for the first time, and I had to run in and get my camera and show this to you guys. Look at the prism. I know the more I zoom in, the fuzzier it gets, but I just had to show you this beautiful prism. These are the prisms that have been following me and appearing for years. So I just had to share this glorious moment with you all. So it's a little it's kind of misty today, or not misty, just a little bit hazy. It's like hazy clouds. And I absolutely love the way the reflections dance and we receive these these prisms. These gifts of light. For nothing exists until you create it. So even these moments, these prisms, these rainbows, these ships that we see, they are for us, by us, reminding us of our connections to everything, that we create the reality we desire by asking. Asking to see and connect and hear and feel the presence of our guides, our star families, our ancestors. I was just having, there we go, Naliamanaki. Okay. So this is a synchronicity for me that I'll share with you, because I was just speaking of my grandmothers and my aunts that have transitioned quite some time ago, many years ago. And I just came outside after having a conversation about breaking the chains. Breaking those chains, those karmic chains that we feel, that we perceive that we are bound by, that we perceive and believe that we have no control over, yet we do. And every single one of us that has come now has come to not only discover the chain, that we're connected to absolutely everything, and every chain connects to every other chain, but to break the chains of the bondage that we have perceived as an anchor to prevent us from being free and showing our true colors and being our rainbow selves, our prism, the true reflection of our light, of that source light. And there is a perfect example right here of the reflection of source, that rainbow is us, each and every one of us in creation. And that one source, that one light we are the reflections of source, of light, that began with the archangels, the Elohim, the elementals. These first reflections of source is what we feel, we know, they're part of us, the chain that's within us and our DNA, and all the chains of the DNAs of our DNA that's being activated, that is connected to all of our galactic cells, our celestial cells even, our connections to literally the planets, the suns, the stars, the moons. Every single one of us is a soul of a soul of a soul of an oversoul of an oversoul, connected to the one source, the one light, the first reflection, the first prism. And we as humans came here to experience life as a human, that we could perceive limits and boundaries and chains, that we could then discover our true strength at the ability to break these perceived chains that bind us to this reality in a way that we are now teaching and showing each other how to unbind us from, to show our true colors. And we've been developing this as a human collective consciousness now for decades, as more and more become more of who they are, whatever their preferences are. And we are breaking these proverbial chains of what we consider heredity, what we consider unchangeable. We are now realizing oh my God, you guys, there's another one. Look. I just saw it. Wow. So once again, I'm being reminded and visited by Prism, the actual energy entity that has chosen itself as an energy to express itself as prisms. Everything is energy. Absolutely everything is energy. I just got to sing that a few minutes ago too in my conversation. Everything is energy, and we can access and touch absolutely everything. Let's see if you guys can see them both at the same time. There they are, one on each side. Direct reflections of source, direct prisms of source. It is time. That is a male deer in the background. I don't know if you guys could hear that. So there's our confirmation. I could just feel him and see him out there with his big antlers, confirming what we were talking about, just confirming Prism. And I'm definitely in the energy of Prism, as somebody had commented on one of my videos, one of my older videos, where I was channeling that Prism energy. So it only stands to reason that where thoughts go, energy flows. And so as I was thinking about Prism and feeling the energy once again of that collective energy of Prism, once again they're explaining that, there's the other one again. Once again they're explaining right now that Prism, the idea of Prism, the word Prism, the energy that is Prism, it is an energy, an entity, a collective. It is a collective consciousness that has chosen to express itself by way of color, of a prism of color, like a rainbow. And we were just talking about the rainbow, the bow of color of rain the other day in one of the other videos. And it has chosen to express itself this way, and that it appears to us for just this reason, to speak to us in its language of light, to express itself to us in its language of light for this moment, this you, this me, this now, to remind us to express ourselves as a reflection, a direct prismatic, crystalline being, and to see ourselves as a rainbow, as crystal prisms, as the one light that shines through a crystal and then reflects out an infinite number of facets and colors by way of light and energy and sound and color and frequency. You sing your own universal song of the symphony of Source. This is a multiversal language, multiversal understanding, multiversal processing of information now. Every single time that we open ourselves to these light codes, that we consciously create the activation of the galactic DNA that lies dormant within us. Every single time we accept this, we're able to understand and process higher dimensional perspectives of information. And the prism is a direct reflection of this idea of processing layers and layers and layers of information all at the same time and representing itself as one bow of color, as one strip of color. Yet where does one end and one begin? They meld and marry and blend into each other. And as we all become more telepathic and we all become closer to our higher selves, we begin to channel more and more of these fractals of ourselves, of these rainbows, of these other parts of ourselves. And then we feel these connections through all the other chains of existence once we become more and more aware of all these other fractals. And these other fractals are not us. They are their own selves having their own experiences, yet we feel them and we exchange energetic information through these light codes, these languages of lights. That's why we feel them. We feel familiar to them. They evoke emotion and healing and understanding, inner standing and openness and awareness of more of all that we are. Thank you, Prism. Yes, and we are Prism. We are a reflection of the first light. And this is why your archangels all are associated with different colors of the rainbow, different colors of crystals. For these are permission slips that you have set up for yourselves to connect to these ideas, these energies, the building blocks, the first reflections of Source that you are. As you connect to these archetypes, you remember more and more of all that you are. And give yourselves the strength to express yourselves in these colors. And we thank you for this co-creation, that you have allowed this moment by your own synchronicity, your own guidance, that you have created this moment, this way, and this now for us to interact in this way. For we, like you, wish to explore more and more of all that we are, that we also may understand our own reflections, our own meaning and creation, our purpose. For our purpose is simply to be that which we are. For there is nothing more. There is no other purpose but to be. To shine, reflect in complete, unconditional love, that which Source feels for you, that which your angels, your masters feel for you, your ancestors, your familiar, Nawa alowana njia kaliza zabuja. Nazija jijiana kalianzo bugoza na jargiana nara. Zibojana dikariando jojo habo zela gaziana luguago jana. Shijaha. We are prism, we are color. We are within everything and everything we feel within us. And we reflect this back to you. For everything contains information, mathematics, geometry, the building blocks of life itself. For color is life, and life is color, and light and sound and frequency and vibration. Every single thing in creation. Namorasa natasina teikia posana toera hua. Lasheto kora. Kashimate salaselo samakala. Mesaliato shekuasa. Nesa natela kona bakwa. Nesha tetera kaliamo hakula sishu. And we thank you for this co-creation, this alchemization of a now that never existed before. Kashanate, pasele sone kalausho, karita. And we are prism. We are you. We are light. We are the reflections. We are the conveyors of light. And we bring you the vibrations and the energies of IlliAnnA, Alakariasa, of the Elohim, Vatoshea, the mirror of God, the reflection of the one light. Nalokotai, IlliAnnA, Palokariashanatea. Sanatea kali sana soto akalo sake. Shanoteo ko sanate la kota tabala ko sanate. The first light of love. Na koala ko seteshe. Me senate, taloko akashanate. Fatu shana sela ko sonapalako. Ne shalako. Feel the gaze. Feel the gaze of love, of loving eyes, gazing upon its child, its own reflection. Natela sanoso koishote. Shinase kela sono sela koa. Gazing upon you, its beautiful child, its reflection. Noa kolokose nase. Pasha tatea kalahario. And we are love. We are timeless, living,